And here we go, folks, as we get this tag team match started.
These superstars are about to put on a clinic in tag team competition, guys. That's how good they are.
Drew McIntyre looking to squeeze his opponents like a set of bagpipes.
Byron, that metaphor was uglier than a pile of haggis.
Boom, what impact! Beautiful technique. What a strike! Oof! Wicked clothesline! What's this? Nailed it! Oh, nasty fall. Drew McIntyre fans with some reason to worry here.
But he's not appearing too worse for wear, at least not yet anyway.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Attack to the midsection.
What a boot.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, The New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold.
Took him out at the knee. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Talk about dismantling your opponent.
Slam down hard.
Wow, talking about knowing where you're at all times.
Crucifix powerbomb.
There's no doubt Roman Reigns has a long career in front of him. And guys, if he chose to hang him up today, I'd say he's a surefire Hall of Famer. Clothesline! Takes him down
In a major way, too.
Whoa, Superman punch!
That changes the entire complexion of this match.
That is a huge opportunity for Roman Reigns.
Focusing more on Michael's Hall of Fame argument, I definitely agree that Reigns belongs. Just look at everything he's already done, from WrestleMania main events to WWE Championship reigns and everything in between.
It seems like a silly argument if you ask me, but hey, I'll play along. I'll also agree. Roman Reigns is a slam dunk Hall of Famer. Heck, he could get in twice as a member of the Shield.
And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
Over the years, guys, I'd say we've come to expect Shane McMahon to do some crazy things in the ring, but I don't think anybody expected to see him leap off the top of the cell at WrestleMania 32. The Undertaker makes the tag.
Focusing more on Shane's amazing leap at WrestleMania that Michael mentioned. Remember, Shane somehow got back to his feet after ultimately missing his intended target, The Undertaker.
Not only did he get to his feet, Saxton, Shane actually told The Undertaker to keep bringing it. If that's not the definition of resilient, I don't know what is.
Over the years, we've come to expect these bursts of greatness from him.
know what I respect most about Shane McMahon, guys? It's that he could very easily sit on the sidelines and reap the benefits of being Mr. McMahon's son. But instead, he chooses to prove his worth each and every time he steps into the ring. Uh-oh. Going for the run. Choke slam! Here's his chance to win this. Shane McMahon got the worst end of that stick.
Byron mentioned how Shane proves his worth by stepping into the ring, which is something I don't think a lot of executives would do, let alone go to the extreme that Shane does.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't see many executives from publicly traded companies jumping through announce tables. But with Shane, that's really become commonplace.
Lariat! Oh, Drew McIntyre felt that.
Ooh! Roman Reigns gets the tag.
Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael. Such vicious strikes.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was the team no one expected to be in the finals. Slater had extra motivation because he was fighting for a WWE contract.
And at one point, it seemed like the Usos had everything well in hand, but Rhino and Heath Slater refused to lose. After a gore from Rhino practically cut Jimmy Uso in half, Rhino and Heath Slater went from an unlikely tag
And if he...
Superman punch! Good night!
That has got to be it.
And you thought the first one was brutal. History was with Roman Reigns at the 32nd WrestleMania.
Reigns has identified the target. Stand by. Spear. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Anytime a WWE Championship changes hands, it's historic. But the conflict between Triple H and Roman Reigns was so intense that the only place their differences could be settled was WrestleMania.
The odds were against Roman Reigns in every possible way at the 32nd Showcase of the Immortals. The game, Triple H was ready to take Reigns down once and for all, but the big dog had other ideas as he beat the odds and became WWE Champion.
And now that one's countered.
Wow, that was impressive, Michael.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Though it wasn't mentioned early in his WWE career, Roman Reigns comes from a royal bloodline in the world of sports entertainment. He's the son of WWE Hall of Famer Sika. Reigns also comes from the Anawahi family and is related to people like The Rock, the Usos, and WWE Hall of Famers Rikishi and Yokozuna.
Flatbed suplex.
Making it look easy.
Well, Roman first had dreams of dominating the gridiron after an incredible college career at Georgia Tech. Sport was there!
That was vicious. This one is over.
Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
Oh my good Moonstone. That should do it.
Great move by him right there.
Yeah, let's see that one again.
You can bet he's going to feel that in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Brought in the hard way.
Drew McIntyre is bleeding profusely now.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Flatliner. Oh, man, face first.
Axe handle finds the mark.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
Flatliner. Man, face first. Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. Uh-oh. Going for the run. Choke slam. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Shane McMahon got the worst end of that stick.
Counter here. The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, the team won a fatal four-way match in their second tag team title reign at 2015's SummerSlam.
I may think the power of positivity stinks like a bag of rotting garbage, and that Woods, Kingston, and Big E are idiots. But I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever. And what put them in that category was when their tag team championship reign lasted a record-setting 483 days.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referee's count of 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstars' feet have to be on the apron. The partner must be touching the tag rope in the corner. Both team members must touch, and the referee must see the tag be made. Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard.
What is this superstar going to do now?
Take a nap.
Shane O'Mac putting his jiu-jitsu training to work.
Wow. But can he follow up here?
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the...
He breaks it. I can't believe it.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm with you, Cole. So unbelievable that he...
Superman punch! Game, set, match. This one is over.
That was both a quick and powerful strike, guys.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
The 2 out of 3 falls match is up, and he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Here's the cover.
Drew McIntyre has been eliminated.
For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have 2 referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Axe handle finds its target.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for 2 referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and... over time they develop.
I think Undertaker's opponent's about to take his last ride. Oh, my God!
That's what he was looking for, Michael. The Undertaker knows every game there is, including mind games.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive. In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques like cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent, relegating them to your corner, and making frequent tags so that the fresh man is always in the ring. That's how you keep your opponents off balance.
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. Continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take shape if you're on the tag team that's in control of the match. When you look at the tag teams who've dominated this business, all of them worked well together as a unit and were able to keep an opponent in the ring long enough to make that adversary the focal point of their assault.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
No kidding. Who knows what will happen next?
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish last kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen. Boom!
That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
Oh my good tombstone! Pile driver!
One thing you can't take away from Shane McMahon, Corey, is that he has proven to be one of the most fair and balanced leaders WWE has ever seen.
Yeah, right. As evidenced by his work as SmackDown Live Commissioner, Cole, where Shane continually cultivates a, quote, land of opportunity. How about you ask Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn about Shane's fair...
Roman Reigns! Looks like he pumps Impact.
Shane absorbing a lot of...
He's on a rampage now.
You guys brought up a great point about SmackDown being the land of opportunity, thanks in part to Shane McMahon. And, you know, I'd say guys like Mojo Rawley and even Jinder Mahal.
Uh-oh. We know what Reigns is looking... Boom! Right in the button.
Shane absorbing a lot of punishment here. You gotta believe this one's over.
And now one more time.
Oh, right to the throat. Over the years, guys, I'd say we've come to expect Shane McMahon to do some crazy things in the ring, but I don't think anybody expected to see him leap off the top of the cell at WrestleMania 32.
Down with a powerbomb.
He's got him on his heels and shows no signs of letting up.
Focusing more on Shane's amazing leap at WrestleMania that Michael mentioned. Remember, Shane somehow got back to his feet after
We know what this means.
stomping away in the corner.
No, you don't think.
What on earth is... What are they trying to do?
Coast to coast!
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
The shoulders are down, and he stops the count.
DDT!
I'll tell you what, this is one they'll be talking about tomorrow at work or school, that's for sure.
Severe damage being inflicted to the back.
This one,
Superman punch! Good night!
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Vicious attack.
Shane absorbing a lot of punishment here.
Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
what a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intense
Tombstone pile driver.
Here's his moment, Michael.
I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be. Roman Reigns makes the tag. This has been a war.
Barrage of...
This could do it. 2, 3.
Man has been
A
eliminated.
win like that says a lot about a duo. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns and The Undertaker.
Impressive victory for the team, especially Roman Reigns, who really helped put this one away.
Tag teams beware. These two guys are legit.
Boy, I don't think we're going to have too many disappointed viewers at home. Not with action like we just saw.